Hello, I'm the doctor. I've put the end of the world on a 2-minute delay. Everything's going to be fine. Mostly fine. You're going to be... Everything's going to be fine.
Get nerdy with me. Talk nerdy to me.
My name's Mr. Delay. It's 2 minutes of delay starting now. This is the book we're reading. It's called Speak. It's uncomfortable because it talks about a subject that we don't discuss often in regards to the age group that young adult covers. The subject is of the character's issues and why she doesn't speak is that something happened to her. And it's something extraordinarily awful, extraordinarily terrible, and extraordinarily horrifying. The way the story is told, you begin to understand why, and you get pieces and bits from her home life, from her friend, from her life at school, and her own little life that she lives. It is brilliantly told, it is fantastically written, and it absolutely begins to illuminate why, in certain situations, victims of this particular crime do not speak up or do not report. And I think this is a book that would be good to be studied in a high school setting, probably a junior or a senior class situation. It's uncomfortable, yes, but it's a conversation that absolutely needs to be had because it's important to remember that these are crimes, that what occurs to her. It's rape, and it's hard to read. I had to look away several times as I was reading because it made me uncomfortable. But I continued on reading through it, and we had a great discussion on our online course forum about this, and it definitely stirs a lot up in you. You get very angry about what happens to her, and you get very unhappy and upset about the circumstances of the events and the disbelief that occurs in her friends regarding the person she's accusing of doing this to her. Again, awkward, uncomfortable, challenging, but absolutely necessary. You need to read this. It's called Speak. There's a movie, Kristen Stewart does it. She actually does a great job. I was very impressed. If you want to check that movie out as well, it's well worth the investment because it definitely parlays that story well. I've broken my 2-minute delay limit, but I feel it's important to talk about this. So my name's Mr. Delay. You've been delayed for 2 minutes.
I can't resist that. And what's the core in your wand? I think that ours match, 'cause I